Well, thank you very much, and thank God for the opportunity to serve 4 years as governor of Kogi State between 2012 and 2016. And some of the modest achievements I made during my tenure was to ensure security of life and property. Before I came, there's a lot of armed robbery, banditry, thuggery, murder, all kinds of evil. I was able to stabilize the situation and provided a very peaceful environment for people to relate with each other and also to go about their various business or life endeavors without being molested by criminals. I was able to organize the youth, train, reorientate them, improve their morale, and give them opportunities to do things for themselves rather than depending on government employment under our yard for Kogi, which is youth development program for Kogi. We were able to impact the lives of over 40,000 youths during my tenure. I promoted agriculture very aggressively. We took a very special interest in cassava and rice. Kogi is the largest cassava producing state in the country, so I made sure that I leveraged on that leadership and worked out an arrangement with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture for cassava staple crop processing zone in Alape in Kababuno local government. I also, across the various local government, we encourage farmers to grow cassava, which is what is saving them today from poverty and hunger. Many of them, when I go home, they say, "Thank you for telling us to turn to cassava. If it's not for that, with this non-payment of salaries, we would have been dead." So I'm very happy. We did some infrastructure projects which are, key to the economic progress of the state. And we have a 11-story Kogi house here in Abuja. We built Kogi Hotel in Lokoja. It's a modern facility, conference facilities that would have elevated the status of our state. We built a mega motor park, it's the largest in West Africa, just like airport terminal for bus and taxi travel within our state and outside our state. But unfortunately, that project which we commissioned before we left is lying fallow and is capable of generating 200 to 300 million naira per month for the state. And there's many other projects. We did water projects, built many schools, many rural electrification programs, rural road, many road projects during my tenure. But I want to go back now because there is prevalent hunger in Kogi State. A lot of people are suffering. People are asking for 500 naira. They have no cup of curry in their house. Their children are sick. They don't have 500 naira to buy malaria medicine and things like that. So this type of tales touch you as a human being. And I knew that while I was there, people were not suffering like this. So I know I have the capacity to address their issues. I was paying salaries. This government is not paying salaries, the current government. They are owing people 39 months, 40 months of salary. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I can't sit idle here and do nothing. It's a responsibility on me to try and go back, offer myself for service again, and improve the lives of our people. That is what is motivating me. For him to challenge me and let him show us what he has done with the over 390 billion or so naira that has come to his hand. During my tenure of 4 years, the federal allocation to Kogi State was 157 billion. Out of the 157 billion, I paid salary and pensions with 130 billion. I had only 27 billion to use to run government, support tertiary institutions, give subventions to ministries. All right? and keep the affairs of government going. With 27 billion in 4 years, yes, I was able to do core infrastructure projects within the state. What has the current governor done? Let him tell us. What has he done in 4 years with over 390 billion? No, I started by telling you, the situation is depressing. It's a shame. Kogi State is failing. And if we don't do anything, in a few years, there will be no state called Kogi. It will just be a state of dead people, of dying people, of people who have lost hope in life. Civil servants are committing suicide. Nothing like that happened during my tenure. Because I paid salary continuously, non-stop, for 45 months during my tenure. The remaining 2 months, which I didn't pay, was in agreement with the labor union because the money that came was too small to pay full salary. I suggested to them, let's pay level 1 to 6, 100%, and 7 to 17, 60%. They say, no, keep the money, combine 2 months and pay us 1 month. That's why we were short, and that's why we applied for bailout. So, look, if the present governor is saying that the problem he has was created by his predecessor, he's telling lies. And I challenge him to bring his figures. I'll produce my figures. And you go and cross-check the Federal Minister of Finance and see who is lying. I will never lie. I came to serve Kogi people. I serve them to the best of my ability. And I can account for my tenure any day, anywhere. So his problems are, what is he doing with his current allocation? Every month he's getting federation account allocation. Every month he's generating internally generated revenue. Why is he not using it to pay salaries? Why is he not doing projects with them? I did. So how can you now say the problem is me? The problem is him. What I see is incompetence and insincerity on the part of that government. And this is the time for our people to ask questions. Accusing people, and it's like you hide your head in the sand and say everything is hunky-dory. It's wrong. Let him come out and tell people what he has done with all the money he has collected. Some of the insecurity in Kogi State now is generated by the government. They are terrorizing people. Look, the chairman of PDP in Okene local government was abducted by governors, fake police and soldiers. 2 weeks ago, he's in jail in government house in Kogi State. We've reported to Commissioner of Police, reported to the commander of the Army Records, reported to the DSS in Kogi State. They have not been able to bring this man out. It's unfair. Even if he committed a crime, take him to court. You can't hold him for more than 48 hours without a court order. But it's happening in Kogi State. So there's a state of general insecurity orchestrated by the government.
And nobody is doing anything about that.
Well, this is the thing. That's what I'm saying. We are reporting this thing to the authorities. Nothing is being done. When I was there was freedom. Every citizen felt free. They were moving about. They were doing their businesses. We protected them. We empowered the security agencies, synergized them, funded them, and they protected lives and property. But when you have a government that is terrorizing people and encouraging insecurity, even the normal security agencies become limited in what they can do. Because if the leader is not doing the right thing, those below will do worse. That's what's going on. So if I come there, I will restructure the security architecture of the state. I will empower the security agencies. We will work together. We will have regular security council meetings, which was a culture under my tenure.
Okay.
You understand? So I can deal with the insecurity. I've done it before for 4 years. I can do it again. The day I come in, the month I come in, their salary will be paid. I'll be honest with them. If the money that comes is enough to pay them 100% salary, I will pay them. If it's not, they will see. These figures are published in all newspapers now from the Federal Ministry of Finance. They will see. When I was in Kogi, the salary bill was 2.6 billion per month. All right? So anytime the allocation fell short of that, I took overdraft from the bank to make it up and pay. I didn't. I used to pay salary 25th of every month if the money from the federation account comes to combine what we have generated internally. If it's after 25th, it's because federation account allocation had not dropped in. All right?
Okay.
But so long as we get that income, we pay. Salary was our number one charge, number one priority. Because the economy of our state depends on salaries. So I was not joking with salary. So if I come in, the workers in Kogi know that I will pay their salaries. The game being played by this present government is unacceptable, and somebody should call them to order. Because if you allow this instability to arise, at some point people will start protesting. Why are you not paying our salaries? Money is coming from federation account. Why not? You are generating internally generated revenue, taxes and all that. Why are you not paying us? So people will ask this question, and unless such questions are addressed, there's a limit to which people can stomach hunger without doing anything. This our own is 39 months or 14 months, so that's what people are saying. We cannot sit like this, because at some point the government will lose control, because people will come out shouting, protesting and complaining of non-payment of their salaries. No, we are looking forward to a free, fair and credible primary. The PDP has laid a standard in the presidential primary in Port Harcourt. We are not expecting anything less than that. And the chairman of the party, in his address to all the aspirants before we went for our 3-man delegate congress, assured every aspirant that there will be a level playing field, the primary will be free and fair, and PDP will never, under his own tenure, go below the standard of Port Harcourt. So we are all looking to a free and fair primary, and whoever emerges will support the person to win the next election. Oh, they should vote for me. I'm the best candidate by the grace of God. I have experience, I'm transparent, I'm very honest, they know me, I'm a man of my words, I've done it before. They should compare the state of their life under my tenure with what is going on now. Their life was much better between 2012 and 2016. So give me a chance. I will do better than I did the last time. I will learn from my mistakes, and ensure they should vote with Idris Wada, because I am honest, I'm sincere, I have a fear of God. There was security during my tenure. This kind of hunger they are experiencing now was not there. I was a listening governor. I promoted agriculture. There was prudency in my administration. We used the people's money for the benefit of the people. I did not enrich myself. I've been living in this house here in Abuja since 1995. I did 4 years as governor in Kogi. I came back to the same house. I don't have any new house in Abuja or abroad. Everything I have are things I owned before I became governor. Well, if they vote for me, they have a governor who is self-made by the grace of God, who is not coming there to steal their money, but to work to improve their lives.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.